Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So, I have a bunch of stuff in front of me and I have something in mind, but I'm not 100% how it's gonna come out, but I'm trying to go for like a super glam, skull, pink, fun colors, like all over the place. So I'm not sure what this is gonna look like when we're at the end, but I'm super excited to kind of dive in and just kind of see what I come up with. My creativity kind of takes over. My mirror here, I actually have these gray colored contacts in, and they're not prescription, so I can't really see. So I'm gonna have to be like really close. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to prime this daily face serum on my face. I wanna make sure, since I am gonna be putting a lot of makeup on, I want my face to be hydrated. All right, then after that, I'm going to apply my FX primer. Looks like I need to be buying a new one. So I'm really going for a super heavy coverage today because I want my face to look almost porcelain. All right, now that I'm primed and ready, we're gonna go in with my Wet n Wild foundation. Can I just put it over? Ugh. The only thing I really don't like about this foundation is the really strong smell. I can see what I'm doing. So I'm actually going to be building this foundation to my liking of coverage. So today it's probably gonna be a lot, but I'm gonna drag it down pretty low because I want everything to match. Make sure you get them eels. Ow. And I'm actually wanting to put foundation on my lips because when I draw on the skeleton mouth, I want it to look kind of worn in, kind of like, you know. I feel like this is pretty good coverage. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, my Pro Longwear. Remember, I'm trying to build up the coverage, so it's probably gonna be a lot. All right, now I'm gonna grab my setting powder. And I am going to, I don't usually set my face like crazy amounts, but today I'm going to want to set her because we want her to be locked in. So I'm going to get a good amount of my powder. Just tap it in there. I want to make sure that's really getting into my skin. So now as on my under eyes are setting, I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually do my eyebrows black because I really want it to kind of go with everything. So I'm just going to go into my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette and I'm going to use the color Blackout. So I'm going to get my MAC 208 brush, angled. I'm going to bring this a little closer. And then I'm going to fill in my eyebrows black. You have to be extremely careful because you are dealing with such a dark color. Don't want to get it everywhere. We're going to elongate them more because why not? It is a Halloween tutorial. I think I'm going to drag it pretty down because mine stops right here and I kind of brought it to here. And we want our eyebrows, I want my eyebrows to be like super pronounced. Okay, so that eyebrow's done and I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So we still want to highlight. So I'm actually going to highlight with my NYX Milk. I'm going to use my NYX pencil. I think it's like a eyeliner pencil, but it's 604 in the color Milk. I'm just going to carve out just to highlight my brow bone. Like, whoo. See how dramatic this one is to this one? I love this. So after that's highlighted, I'm going to go in and set my entire face with that same powder I set under my eyes. But instead I'm just going to grab the little puff thing that's in here. I'm just going to dab that everywhere. Even on my lips. And I'm going to try to avoid those brows. I'm going to try to avoid my brows because I don't want them to be lighter. I want them to stay as dark as they are. So I'm just going to push in the powder everywhere. And we're going to tap under the eyes because we want to keep as much of that powder as we can. Okay, so I would normally contour with, you know, my regular highlight and contour kit, but today I'm going to be getting the Smashbox Double Exposure, and I'm going to be picking up this black color from the palette, and then I'm going to get a brush that I would want to have like a perfect contour. So I'm going to be picking up that black and I'm going to be patting it all over my lids. And then we're gonna smoke it out with some plums and purples. And now with playing with these black colors, dark colors, it is very important to make sure you blend. Just make sure you want to pack that in so you don't have any spots you can see. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that plum color I have in here and we're just going to go in and smoke that out. I'm going to go into this lighter shade in the Naked 2 palette. It's called Tease. I'm going to go in with that. Try to smoke that out a little bit more. Soften it up. Black, that is it. But we want to make sure this is blended, if I can talk today. And we want to make sure it's like seamless almost. Because we still got to be our glam. We still trying to make this skeleton glam, so we want her to look good. So I'm pretty satisfied with that, but I do want to add a little bit more color, so I think I'm going to go in with that maroon, this maroon color in the Smashbox one. I'm going to smoke that out a little bit, and then I'm going to probably go back over with that tease color to make sure it's really blended out. It's a little dirty. Now to soften that up a little bit, I'm going to go back in with tease. You know what? I'm actually going to go in with a different color because I kind of want to see some orange come through here. So I'm actually going to go in with this softer orange color right here. Kind of want to see what she looks like when we put her together. Remember, creativity, baby. Kind of loving that. So we're gonna add a little bit more of this darker orange color. This one right here. Kind of want to just go over that. So we want to, I'm gonna actually go in and highlight my brow bone again because I don't want that to disappear. So I'm gonna get this pointy brush here and I'm gonna go into my Morphe 350 palette and grab this white color. Or should I grab a silvery color? You know what? I'm going to pick up this silvery color from the Smashbox one right here. I'm hitting pan on it already, so do that. Kind of feeling her. So I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and I'm going to make sure that's blended. So now that that's done, I'm going to actually go in with that same black color I used from the Smashbox one and I'm going to pat it all over the lid of my eyes. So now I'm going to go to my lower lash line and I'm going to pick up that same black, but I'm going to probably drag that a little bit lower. So I'm going to do that and then I'm actually going to go in with that plum color that I went into my crease and I'm going to smoke that out. And then I'm going to go into that maroon color also. So now that we want the inside of our eyes to be black, I'm actually going to go in with my Pretty Vulgar liner because this honestly has proven to me that it will not go anywhere. So I'm going to get a skinny little brush like this. I'm just going to dip it in there, get a good amount. I'm going to go into my waterline. Now I'm going to go in there and smoke that out with this same brush that I smoked it out with. So this eye is done. I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye and I will be back with my lashes and then we will move on to the face. Okay, so eye is done. Now I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to use this. I got this glitter eyeliner from Icing and I'm just going to kind of go into my corners and I'm going to highlight with that. So once you go in and highlight with, well, I went and highlighted with my glitter. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually start my mouth and contouring and all. I'm actually going to do my liner. I'm going to go back into that pure, pretty vulgar eyeliner, and I'm go back in with my fluffy brush and grab that black from my Naked 2 palette and just kind of smoke her out. So with that, I'm going to go back in with that plum color from the Smashbox. More if you need to. Sorry guys, my camera completely cut out on me there. I've been having this issue. I already talked to Canon. I'm just kind of waiting to get back from them, but we will see. Hopefully I have this all sorted out. So what I did was I grabbed my fluffy brush that I used for my eyes, and I'm just kind of smoking it out with the same colors that I used. Just kind of smoking that out. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to look worn in. So once you're done drawing in those little lines, I'm going to get that same pointy brush I used for my brow bone and the same silver color, and I'm going to go right in between all of them. So now I'm actually, just because I want to play around, I'm going to get that same silver color and I'm just going to tap it in the middle of my lips. We don't want her to look alive. So now we're actually going to go into my nose. To cover that with black eyeshadow just to set it in and it does not move. Okay guys, now that everything is pretty much done, I have this glitter for hair and body. I got it at Target, I think for like $4.99 or $3.99. So what I have planned for this is I kind of just want to come like right around here on both sides. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this on a flat. I'm just going to grab one of my palettes and I'm going to put some glitter on the back of it because I honestly don't want to just do it straight out of the tube because you never know what can happen. So you never want to be wasteful, so I just do a little bit by little bit. So now I'm just going to go in with my glitter with just, this is just a crown, I think, yeah, crown brush. Just going to tap in her. I'm going to bring this pretty close because like I told you guys, I cannot see. Oh. Yes. Now if this gets in your hair, it is okay. So you can pretty much say that this is going to play as our highlight. So now that this side is kind of to our liking, I actually really like this. And for being as cheap as it is, it's actually sticking pretty amazingly. So I'm kind of loving that. Now if you ever just want to add, you can just add to your liking. I want to be real extra wherever I go. I want people to know I put some work into this, and I'll be taking pictures all night long. So now that I like the way this looks, I'm actually going to go into the other side and do the same thing. Oh, yes. Just so everything kind of just pulls together. If it's for the hair and it says it's for the hair, might as well take advantage, right guys? And just put more glitter just everywhere. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. This is actually the finished product. I am super excited and I really do love this look. It is very different. It's kind of like ideas I had in my head of different things I've seen, but I kind of just put everything together in my own way. So I'm really excited the way this came out because it came out better than what I imagined. I've never done something like this before, so this was definitely challenging to sit down and kind of just not go off of what I've seen from other people, because you obviously don't want to copy other people, but you obviously want to recreate the look. But I wanted to kind of create my own look. So for my first time, this really ain't that bad. I actually really like this look. I might even recreate it and do it over for any parties or anything that I might go to. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see, just click that bell down below and you guys will be getting alerts. But I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any suggestions of what you would like me to try to create or recreate, just leave a comment down below and I'll take a look at them. Bye.